Yo, what's up everybody? Hope you guys doing great. I'm doing awesome. Today is April 19th. You guys know what that day is, right? Today, the new update for Honor is coming out. The update patch 1.05, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is the 1.05. I'm not mistaken. What am I saying? So, the update 1.05 is coming to For Honor to PC, Xbox, and PS4. It's around a 2.01 gigabyte. The servers will be down. Yes, the servers will be down during this update, but it's only for 20 minutes. You know, it's only for 20 minutes, so it's all good. It's all good. It's not like a 2 to 3 hour server maintenance, so we good. I want to start off with the new characters. Yes, there is a new character coming to For Honor at the end of this month. It is the Centurion. Yes, the freaking Centurion. That is so freaking dope. The Centurion is popping on the screen right now. Hope you guys are seeing it. The For Honor DLC characters leak arrives later this month on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So, as you take a look at the Centurion, man, dude, he is looking strong and dope AF. Like, look at that freaking armor, the helmet. I don't know, man. It fits so much with the style. He looks so freaking amazing. I can't wait to play it. By the looks of it and the name, of course, he's gonna be part of the Knights, which is pretty cool as well. I hope they bring another character for the Samurais and the Vikings, which I'm sure they will. And you guys know how I'm sure, because if you take a closer look, next to the freaking Centurion, there is a ninja. Yes, it is a ninja, guys. It is also another character leaked for Honor. The ninja, of course, is going to be part of the Samurai faction. We don't need to say that. It is pretty obvious. And next to the ninja, there are coming two other new characters. As you guys can see, there is like a white space for them. We don't know which characters they are, but I'm pretty sure as time goes by and closer to the ending of the month, they will tell us which characters are they and when are they coming. Okay, so let's start with the big For Honor update, the 1.05 patch notes, baby. This is where the real stuff comes in. So, starting off with the guard break, guys. Oh yes, the guard break. Something I am very, very bad at. I'm actually terrible. I'm actually terrible with the guard break. That has killed me so many times in games. So, let's get right into things. The guard break. Bug fix. Counter guard break ability is no longer affected by the debuff gear stat. So, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. I guess we'll need to find out. Shit. Let's see what happens then. Okay. Assassins, another bug fix. Assassins not falling unbalanced when thrown out of stamina is resolved. Oh, I didn't actually knew this was a bug. Assassins not falling unbalanced when thrown out of stamina is resolved. Oh, I get you. Really? Wait, what? That was a bug? Then, okay, if you're an assassin, aka I believe Peacekeeper, Orochi, and I'm missing one. Berserker, I believe, is also an assassin. So they were not falling when they were out of stamina. I falled a couple of times, like a lot of times. So apparently this was a bug, this was a thing. I didn't even know that existed, but I'm pretty glad they fixed it. Of course, it doesn't come in my advantage since I always use the Peacekeeper, or most of the time I use a Peacekeeper. But you know what? It is what it is. Moving on to the barracks. There's also a bug fix in the barracks, which is fixed inverted Kensei emotes called White Blade and Arm. So they fixed these emotes for the Kensei, which I repeat, they are called White Blade and Armed. Okay, I don't really use the Kensei, so I can't tell you much about it. Moving on to the feats. The feats, I don't know if I'm really pronouncing right. It's feats or fiats. I don't really know. In other words, the feats are like the special abilities your characters have. So, starting off with regenerate. Health regeneration only works from idle. Okay. So it seemed the health regeneration also worked when you were maybe moving around and fighting, which I guess it makes sense changing it to only working when you're standing still. Also, health regeneration set to 12 HP per tick from 10 HP. Oh, okay. So the health regeneration was first 12 HP per tick, which maybe is per 2 seconds, You regen 10 health per 2 seconds, 3 seconds. I don't really know the timing here. And now they moved it to 12 HP per tick. Which is good. You know, it will come very handy when fighting enemies. Of course, to the enemies, it will be some fun to us when trying to kill them. Moving on. Next, we have the Shield Basher. By Shield Basher, I mean they fixed something with the shield bashing. Of course, that is only to the characters that have shield. I don't need to say that. You guys know that. You guys are smarter than me. That is the Valkyrie. I don't know the name of the other one. Warlord, right? Warlord and Conqueror. Yes. I'm so freaking smart. Okay. Shield Basher. This is also a bug fix. Shield Basher functionality will no longer be partially deactivated on death. I can't really elaborate on this. I don't freaking use shield dudes. I really do apologize, but I'm gonna read it again for those of you who didn't get it. Shield Basher functionality will no longer be partially deactivated on death. You got it? I don't know if you got it, but I didn't really get it because I don't use shield dudes. Don't blame me. So moving on to the fighters, we have updated fighters: the Nobushi, the Lawbringer, the Warlord, and the Berserker. Starting out with the Nobushi, there are 2 bug fixes with the Nobushi. First of all, the hidden stance input improvement, and second, the Nobushi's bleed effect can no longer be applied without hitting the target. So it seems it was a thing with the Nobushi that it could cost you bleed damage without touching you or something. I wasn't aware of that. Now that I read this, I learned. Well, what do you know? You learn something every day. But let's see, Nobushi's bleed effect can no longer be applied without hitting the target. So yeah, it seems that Nobushi could actually cause you some pretty good bleed attack without even touching you. That's insane. That's insane, and I criticized the Nobushi so much. Holy shit, I wasn't aware of that. Maybe that's why I died too many Nobushis. You know, that's gonna be my excuse now. That's gonna be my excuse now. Moving on to the Lawbringer, there is also a bug fix, which is using Chub on an enemy about to fall. Used to change their fall reaction. So, not that big of a deal. Of course, when you're about to do that one attack, that I believe it is the one the Lawbringer kind of pushes you, like grabs his I don't know what's the weapon he has, like war axe or something. Grabs his war axe and like hits you with the stick. It like supposedly changed the animation if you're about to fall off a cliff of that enemy player thing. Am I explaining good? I don't think I'm explaining. Okay, let's rewind. Okay, so I believe there. Well, I not believe it says over here. You stupid. There was a thing with the Lawbringer that when he pushed you off a cliff using Chub, the character that he pushed changed his animation when falling. So they fixed that. You know, not that big of a deal, but. Thought I should let you guys know. Also on the Lawbringer, enemy would land on their feet instead of falling on their back. Oh yeah. This was a thing. There's also a bug fix. That apparently enemies, when they were thrown to the ground by the Lawbringer, they would land on their feet instead of falling on their back. They fixed that as well. You know, not that big of a deal, but a glitch is a glitch, my dudes. Moving on to the Warlord, there's also a bug fix. Blocking eternal attacks while in full block stance now cost stamina. Thank you, For Honor. Thank you, my For Honor. I really do appreciate this bug fix. Because apparently this happened to me once. We're not gonna get into details, of course. But, yeah, hitting this Warlord, you know, as this says over here, hitting this Warlord, and, he was blocking, of course, which, you know, all the shield characters, that is Valkyrie, Warlord, and Conqueror, when you attack him, they can do, like, a full stance move, and they can block any attack coming from any direction. So apparently the Warlord, did that full stance, and didn't lose any stamina, which you are supposed to. So they fixed it. Now you lose stamina. And it's not glitched, which is amazing, which is freaking amazing. Because that gives the enemy a really good advantage. Because then you hit him, you run out of stamina, you're doomed. You're freaking doomed. Last but not least, the Berserker. Heavy finishers hit areas updated. So I'm not really sure what these means. So I'm going to read it again. Berserker, it's not a bug fix. It just says heavy finishers hit areas updated. So apparently the heavy finisher of Berserker, it had like maybe like a small area hit or something, and now they put it big. I don't really know what this means. So moving on to orders, all daily orders or contract orders can now be done in PvP and PvAI without this tension. So this is really good when leveling up, when trying to get XP, some more money. I'm gonna read it again. All daily orders, that is of course the daily contracts that change every day, and the contract orders, which are of course, as it says over there, the contract that changed during, I believe, 20 hours or 12 hours or something, can now be done in PvP and PvAI, which is of course PvAI, which is of course you versus a bot without distinction. That is pretty good. That will help a lot of people, including myself. Also, they added daily orders that can be done regardless of the game mode you play, which is freaking amazing, because sometimes the contract orders limited you to only playing elimination, maybe duel, maybe only dominion. So the fact that they put orders that it doesn't matter the game mode you play, it will give you XP. It's just amazing. Last but not least, we have two more, which doesn't have to do anything with characters or orders. It's just some random stuff they added in, which are team icons disappear from the chat window once the chat has timed out, and players will no longer be paired on the same team when playing in 1v1 duel after re-inviting who has quit. Oh, I didn't actually do that. I didn't actually know that you could invite a player in a 1v1 if they beat you or you beat them, which is pretty cool. But yeah, they no longer can be paired, or you can no longer invite them. I guess that's fair, because maybe you can just boost your way up there, do more challenges, finish contracts easier, which is of course good, but you know, that's not part of the game. It's just what some people do. If I would have known about that, I would probably do it too, so I don't criticize it. So that's about it, guys. That is the fully update, man. But I'm so hyped up for that new character, the freaking Centurion. Imagine what's coming next. That is going to be amazing. So I really hope you guys enjoy and help you guys out. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe, anything you guys want. And I'll catch you all later in the next episode of For Honor. Stay awesome. Peace.